This tour is really important. There's a lot of things that we have on the list to be able to tick off. One is getting an understanding of the opposition. You know, there's a few, especially Australia, that we haven't seen since last year, the beginning of the season, and of course South Africa as well. We'll get an understanding of our travel protocols, knowing that we'll be going over to England again for the Commonwealth Games in July. But also we've got new people that are in the squad, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they can and can't do out there on court. And we haven't travelled for a long time, so seems like a lot of things to tick off. But overall, I'm really excited to get out there.
I think it's been 2 years since we went to Quad Series last time, so it's been a really long time before flying internationally. I think, you know, this trip is going to be like no other with all the protocols and things that we have to do. But yeah, prep has been a bit different, I guess. It's obviously been summer here, having, you know, trying to have a holiday, I guess, but training at the same time, knowing that we've got this coming up. So yeah, lots of running, but I guess now is the time that we really come in as a group and try and sort out how we're going to try and beat these teams.
Out of this tour, it's a massive, I suppose, a tick in regards to our planning. From here, post-tour, we'll know exactly the areas we need to work on, and also the ability to understand where individuals are as well. And then we'll track them over the ANZ in regards to final selections going into the Commonwealth Games. So I suppose this tour is just one stage of many as we head towards Commonwealth Games.
From this tournament, we really want to sort of solidify our game plan, our processes and things like that. I think we've had a few changes over the last year or two that we want to really sort of hone down on what that's going to be going forward, and then try and execute it every time we do it. So that's really important for this tour. And I also think getting people out on court. We've got a few new people, we've got old comers coming back. We want to get all those people on court and seeing what they can bring so that they're putting their hand up for Commonwealth Games. Yeah, it's going to be awesome having Palmer and Miller with us. I think, you know, obviously the mums might be a little bit apprehensive about bringing their wee babies along, but they've got a huge amount of babysitters ready to help them out, and I think it's just going to bring a little bit of excitement and enjoyment to the group, to be honest. It'll be really nice.
Like, never imagined this being possible at all. I think even in like school, like it wasn't really a thing we ever thought about. Being paid and taking away our children. Mum's reaction to coming on tour was pretty like, oh, okay, yep, sweet as. But that was before I told her that we were really strict in what we were doing and that they weren't allowed to go shopping. She was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then as soon as the rules came in, she was like, oh, okay, all right. I guess I'm doing a lockdown times two.
Yeah.
But they were really good and supportive, and they knew that the option of leaving our babies was kind of like a really hard decision. So the fact that they're taking time off work for us is amazing.
The Quad Series is really important leading up to Commonwealth Games. Obviously it's going to be one of the last international games that we get before heading over to Birmingham. So massive for us to get a look at all the other teams and really sort of try and suss out our game plan, I think.